Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the flower that draws you today, and we'll do a golden nugget card at the end for those who'd like a little further clarification, and we'll begin. For those of you who chose the red impatiens, we have the High Priestess, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Justice card. All right, well, these are major arcana. Holy moly, this is a really powerful reading. It could have more to do with what's going on in your life right now than just today. We have the High Priestess. In other words, you're being given extra clarity, extra understanding, extra knowing. It's just there. It's not, I feel like with the High Priestess, sometimes with psychic, developing one's gifts, people want something flashy. It's wonderful, actually. I feel like when Source happens to give us something that's very obvious and really kind of remarkable, a sign or a message. But more often than not, what we have is the knowing, and the High Priestess just knows. So if we ask ourselves, what should I do now? Should I do this or this? Is this true or is that true? What is the word that would describe this moment? Things like that. What impression do I have of this other person? Trust or not trust, those kinds of things. You will get an inner answer when you ask your inner knowing about that. You will get an answer. So sometimes it's hard to trust it. Sometimes we don't have clarity. We don't get a clear answer, in which case the answer is simply clarity will come. It's not time for clarity yet. So the High Priestess comes in, I believe, to tell you that your knowing is good. Your knowing is good, and you should trust it. And please understand it's there. Don't get lost in a lot of doubt or fear or worry. The Justice card. So Source is going to, by way of your intuition, bring about some justice, some fairness. Sometimes Source is using our intuition to get us to act on the truth. Like in our knowing, we know what the truth is. And maybe there are 100 things going on in our brain that gets in the way of that. Like, oh, surely I can't believe this. Maybe we feel guilty if we believe this. Maybe we feel like we must be unreasonable if we believe this. Maybe we can have a million thoughts going on in our mind about the truth, about what we should believe. But the truth is the truth is the truth, right? And sometimes our intuition is strengthened and it's strong to get us to really stand in the truth and be okay with the truth. So there's something that's been unfair to you with the Justice card that your intuition is trying to let you know about, and very strongly trying to get you to understand. You do know, and don't doubt. The Ace of Wands is an opportunity coming in. So your higher self, Source, your guides, however you want to picture the divine in your life, is needing to give you more intuition and have you focus on what you're hearing, because there's an opportunity coming in. There's an opportunity that they want to bring you. Those who love you on the other side, they want to bring you an opportunity. And maybe you really do need to go with your intuition to grab it, to grab that wand. Because sometimes the shoulds, the oughts, the guilt, the fear, all those kinds of thoughts get in the way. But really, Source, I think, wants you to grab an opportunity or grab something maybe develop an interest, maybe go along a certain path that brings more fairness to you. So that's a very powerful reading. So interesting. Gosh, so interesting. Okay. For those of you who chose the little hosta flowers, we have major arcana and then 2 minor. Okay. We have the World. We have the 5 of coins. We have the 3 of swords. Okay. Wow. So this World card is saying success and completion. If there's anything you're worried about regarding health or money with the 5 of coins, or feeling shut out in the cold, shut out of some sort of abundance or security, the World is saying you need not worry. There is success here. Now, I am not sure if that means that there's impending success, or you've had a lot of success already, and please change your focus and remember that, or this is all part of a larger narrative that will be a success. You know, it can be that. I feel like there's a change coming in. Like I said, I don't know if this is also indicating, you know, you're to look at successes you've already had. You are a success. You have completed so much. Or if there's a shift coming in, because we have the 3 of swords and we have the 5 of coins. Those are unstable energy. They are changing energy. They are discomfort. This is sometimes a heartache that repeats, a source of heartache, frustration, something like that. And disappointment maybe. And this is uncertainty, right? Feeling a lack of security here. So I think this is shifting energy then. And I think success is coming in. Something good is coming in to complete the picture. Something good is coming in to answer some questions, to bring success. That's what I'm thinking. Which is really good news. The World is, you've got the world in your hands. Wonderful set of cards. Wonderful. Really nice. Sometimes, you know what, these feelings, they are transitory. They are changing. They are uncomfortable. Sometimes that's the place where we're able to really seek Source, and we're able to say, Source, I don't know how this is all going to work out, but I am trusting you. I'm asking for you to work your miracles. I'm asking for you, this loving Source that I am a part of, to bring what I need, to bring the answers. So sometimes these kinds of discomfort brings some surrender, which then can bring, hey, I believe that it will be resolved. I believe. Okay, for those of you who chose the purple impatience, we have minor arcana, Ace of Swords, 4 of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Okay, so, wow. It's interesting to see the 4 of Swords with the Queen of Wands, because the Queen of Wands, she really doesn't prefer retreat. You know, she really kind of is very purposeful, and she just moves things forward in the right direction to accomplish what she needs to accomplish for her main priorities in life. She just really does. She can be fiery if she needs to be fiery. She is in charge, the Queen of Wands is, and the King of Wands. This is in charge kind of energy. Very comfortable in her competence, in her ability, in her strength. There's a sense of physical vigor with the Queen of Wands. But definitely there's this life force with the Queen of Wands. So here's the Queen of Wands. Moving forward, she is mature. However, she doesn't run forward recklessly like sometimes the Knight of Wands might do. The 4 of Swords, I'm wondering if the Queen of Wands needs to retreat. I'm wondering if the Queen of Wands needs to take a little time out and receive. You know, maybe relax the grip on the staff. Meditate. Rest. Receive wisdom and guidance with this Ace of Swords. Source is trying to bring some wisdom and some guidance. And maybe it is time to take a little time apart, to wait to receive the information, to receive the wellness. Sometimes the Four of Swords comes up too when maybe we've been very purposeful and we're tired. We're tired. We need, maybe we've even gotten ourselves a little bit of a virus or something like that, and we need to rest to get back to our go-getter kind of mentality, or a can-do kind of mentality. But also when that happens, sometimes I feel like the universe needs to slow us down, because then we can get a new inspiration, a new epiphany, a new clarity about our lives. So very interesting. That's a very interesting set of cards there. Oh, I hope that speaks to you. Okay, for those of you who'd like a little further clarification, we have the Golden Nugget card, and that is the King of Cups. All right, wonderful. Well, if this is your energy today, it is quite intuitive, it is quite mature, it is quite just emotionally skilled. I always feel like the King of Cups is very good at managing his interactions with others, kind of calming everybody. He's a steady presence. He's certainly able to ride out turbulence, and he's able to do it well. In fact, he's able to do it so well that he might take it for granted. He might be like, well, yeah, this little thing and that. Why are you all so excited about this? This is going to pass. This is okay. Why? Well, you know what? He probably wouldn't even say that. He'd think that, but he probably wouldn't even say that because he's very wise in his communication and what he may choose to say, because he wants to reassure people. He wants to help people ride out the turbulence. He wants to do that. He wants to be an example of that. So maybe Source is trying to tell you, you're very good at this. You're really good at this. And that didn't come overnight. And please understand that you've developed this wisdom, you've developed this insight into people, you've developed this intuition, and not everybody has. Sometimes I think we need to remind ourselves of that. Not everybody has. But there's some gratitude for being in this place. And also trusting your intuition. Sometimes this card comes up when we need to trust our intuition as well. Once in a while, that King of Cups, he's got a lot going on. He's got a depth of emotion. And it's so important for him to not make, to stabilize things, to be a more calming presence, that maybe sometimes he buries that a bit. So sometimes this card will come up to also let you know to honor your own emotions and wisdom. I just have a real strong sense of valuing yourself with this card. Valuing yourself. All right. Well, I thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.